DETV News is powered by Drought, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Tonight, a tragic hit-and-run in Bear leaves a cyclist dead, and the search is on for the driver. What we know about the ongoing investigation. Plus, Delaware's first female superintendent of state police announces her retirement. Hear more about her groundbreaking 32-year career. And this Delaware gem is one step closer to being listed on the National Register of Historic Places. What this could mean for the iconic site. Those stories and much more coming up tonight on DETV News. Good evening and welcome to this DETV News Brief. I'm Matt Ford. Thanks for being with us this evening. Here's what's making headlines today across the first state. Colonel Melissa Zebley, Delaware's first female superintendent of state police, will retire on November 1st after a distinguished 32-year career. Appointed in 2020, Zebley led the Delaware State Police through innovation and support for officer well-being. She played a key role in establishing the department's first wellness unit, focusing on mental health support. Her career began back in 1992, progressing through leadership roles. She also earned a master's degree from Wilmington University. Zebley's legacy includes being a trailblazer and a role model for future leaders. Governor Carney praised her leadership, stating that she made a profound impact on our state. Delaware Secretary of the Department of Safety and Homeland Security, Nathaniel McQueen Jr., added that her legacy is defined by leadership and compassion. Congratulations. In other headlines tonight, Delaware's Newark Reservoir is showing signs of drought as the state marks nearly a month without any measurable rainfall. Wilmington and Georgetown, the state's two official climate stations, have recorded no significant rain since late September. Georgetown's last rainfall came on September 27th, while Wilmington's was a day later on the 28th. The dry spell is evident at the Newark Reservoir, where water levels have dropped significantly, exposing rocks that are usually submerged. Public Works Director Tim Falaski said they've been using this reservoir as much as possible. While water supply is not critical yet, Delaware's weather patterns have shifted, with blocking highs and ridges pushing storms away. Forecasters don't anticipate any significant rain until November, putting the state at risk for breaking its 34 dry day streak. On that same topic tonight, we're seeing some unseasonably warm weather hitting the first state, but will we see some record highs? Well, the National Weather Service is forecasting near high record temps here in Wilmington and above average temperatures throughout the whole state. With that, let's check in with Shakara Denise on the latest weather. Hey, Shakara, how are you?
DETV News Weather is brought to you by Real Life Prosthetics. Live life fully with Real Life Prosthetics. Your ability is our mission.
Hey Matt, that's right. Unseasonably warm temperatures are definitely in play. And when will we see the rain? Don't know. Let's see what we have. Good evening, DETV fam. Today we enjoyed a fantastic, warm and sunny day with temperatures peaking at 80 degrees. I'm not complaining at all because I'm a summer baby. So bring on the warm weather, Mother Nature. As we look ahead to Wednesday, we'll see more sunshine in the morning with a high near 79 degrees. It might get a little cloudy in the afternoon, but no worries. The day will stay pleasant and dry with a gentle breeze by nightfall. Temperatures will drop to around 49 degrees, offering a refreshing end to the day as we head into Thursday's cooler air. You will definitely notice a difference. But for now, keep your sunglasses handy, Wilmington, and enjoy this stretch of beautiful fall weather. Stay tuned tomorrow for more updates as the week unfolds. Enjoy your day, shine bright, and as always, stay positive. Back to you, Matt.
Shakara, looks good. Doesn't look like an October forecast at all, but we'll take it. Making other headlines this evening. 2 women wanted for allegedly kidnapping 3 children in Kentucky were arrested by Delaware State Police. Lexington police say the children were reported missing back on October 7th after being taken by non-custodial family members. Investigators tracked the suspect's vehicle across state lines using technology and help from other agencies. Police stopped the car near Hartley, Delaware, safely recovering the children. 29-year-old Ashley Brown and 50-year-old Colleen Shahan were charged with first-degree kidnapping. Lexington police thank their partners in assisting with the investigation. All 3 children are now safe. And state police are searching for a driver involved in a fatal hit and run on Route 40 in Bear. A 40-year-old Newcastle man was biking along the right shoulder Monday afternoon when a black SUV, also driving on the shoulder, struck him. The driver then fled the scene. Despite efforts from patrol officers and a state police helicopter, the vehicle has yet to be found. The cyclist was taken to a nearby hospital where he later died. Anyone with information is urged to contact Delaware Crime Stoppers. And the Delaware State Fire Marshal's office is investigating a 3-alarm blaze that broke out late Monday evening at the old Baltimore Pike Industrial Park. Firefighters arrived around 11:30 p.m. to find 50 by 300-foot structure already just engulfed in flames. Crews from a dozen companies responded and the fire was brought under control by around 2 a.m. Luckily, no injuries were reported in the blaze. Old Baltimore Pike was temporarily closed as firefighters worked to extinguish that blaze there in Newark. And 24-year-old Nasir Anderson has been sentenced to 23 years in prison for his role in the 2018 murder of 38-year-old Richard Young during a home invasion in Wilmington. Anderson, who pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and gun charges, apologized at his sentencing, but reportedly focused rather on his own family's pain. Prosecutors said Anderson and an accomplice shot Young multiple times, leaving his children without a father. Young's daughter described him as, quote, her best friend during an emotional hearing. To Sussex County now, where a Milton man is facing multiple charges for home improvement fraud. That's according to state police. 46-year-old Christopher Russell, owner of what's called Great Outdoor Sunrooms and Shade Solutions, allegedly took over $118,000 from 5 victims in Kent and Sussex counties for projects he never completed. Russell turned himself in on October 18th and was released on a $23,000 unsecured bond. He faces several felony charges, including theft and fraud involving elderly victims. Police urge others defrauded to also come forward to authorities. And before you reach for that maple syrup or whipped cream, you're going to check whether your frozen waffles or pancakes are part of a recent nationwide recall over possible listeria contamination. This recall has expanded to include pancakes and a number of frozen waffles sold at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Target, and Walmart stores. The voluntary recall was initiated on October 18th by Oak Brook-based food manufacturer Treehouse Foods. The products were distributed throughout the United States and Canada under a variety of brand names and sold at most retail grocery stores. According to the company, a total of 100 different products under 42 brand names have been recalled thus far. A list of the brand names can be found on DETV's website. Symptoms of listeria include headaches, fevers, change in mental status, difficulty walking, and seizures. Listeria can lead to serious illnesses such as meningitis and can even be fatal. While no illnesses have been reported due to the frozen breakfast products, officials urge consumers to just simply throw away any possibly tainted food. This is actually the 3rd recall we told you about in recent months due to concerns over foodborne listeria. Foodborne illnesses are responsible for roughly 1,600 cases of food poisoning annually, with around 260 deaths. In some later news, an organization dedicated to peace in our communities is holding nearly 50 events throughout the state this week for Peace Week Delaware 2024. It actually launched on Saturday with a rally in Rodney Square.
We have over 49 different organizations that are creating events for their communities to come out and enjoy. And we need to start talking more and coming together to talk about peace in our city, peace in our state, peace in our communities, peace in our homes even. So this kickoff rally here is designed to wake up. I think we've been sleeping far too long.
Events are designed to motivate, educate, and inspire in a setting where everyone's voices are heard. Peace Week events promote peace, nonviolence, and justice within the First State. In the past, events have included restorative justice, trauma care, inclusion, public policy, personal well-being, community service, environmental justice, interfaith understanding, and housing equity. This year, there'll be pizza with police, musical concerts, tours of historical buildings as well. Peace Week Delaware is an all-volunteer nonprofit organization. Peace Week was founded in 2016 by members of the Movement for a Culture of Peace, a diverse coalition of individuals and organizations concerned about violence here in the First State. For more information, you can learn more about the events this week. Head to peaceweekdelaware.org or email info@peaceweekdelaware.org. And before we leave you tonight, some exciting news out of northern Newcastle County tonight. Independence Mall, a shopping center in North Wilmington, modeled after Philadelphia's Independence Hall, is closer to joining the National Register of Historic Places. The mall, designed by Emilio Capaldi and opened back in 1964, is the only known U.S. mall complex constructed as a replica of Independence Hall. The Newcastle County Historic Review Board will actually vote on that nomination coming up on November 6th. It must also be approved by Delaware's State Review Board and the National Park Service. If it's successful, then it will join the nation's official list of historic places. Sounds good. That's going to do it for this edition of DETV News. Don't forget to follow us all across your favorite social media platforms for updates on what's happening all around the state of Delaware. If you have a comment, question, news, or sports tip, you know where to send it. press@detvch.com. For Shakara and all of us here at DETV, I'm Matt Ford. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. Good night. We don't talk about prostate cancer enough, and it's the most diagnosed form of cancer and the second most common cause of cancer death among Black men in both Delaware and the United States. Approximately 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime, but just by asking your healthcare provider if you should get a screening could help you detect prostate cancer early and save your life. So let's talk about it. Talk to your healthcare provider today about a prostate cancer screening if you are 40 years of age or older, or have a family history of prostate cancer. If you don't have insurance, or if your insurance doesn't pay for cancer screenings, Screening for Life may provide you with the screenings that you need, and Nurse Navigators make this process easier. To learn more, visit healthydelaware.org/prostate or call 211. Ask your healthcare provider about a prostate cancer screening, and you're asking for so much more.
My name is Jason Aviles, and I am the founder and owner of Fly Yogi, and I'm here to share with you some tips to be able to help fight opioid addiction. Opioid addiction is a real growing problem here in America, and I'm here to share with you some tips that you can be able to integrate into your everyday life to really fight against opioid addiction. One of the first things is redeveloping your mindset. One of the practices that I like to use daily is meditation. And what meditation does is it brings you clarity of mind, and it helps keep you grounded, and it improves your ability to make decisions that you are going to benefit from. A lot of the time we find that addiction is rooted in our mindset. It's rooted in how we think and how we perceive, and therefore how we act. So this is a really good way to help fight against that energy of addiction. The second thing is improving your lifestyle through diet and exercise. At the very root of addiction, there is substances within the body that's causing the addiction on a physical level. When we begin to introduce healthier foods, plant-based foods, we begin to remove and detox the substances that are in our body that's causing and attracting the addiction. So through incorporating more fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and even drinking water on a daily basis, you're going to put your body in a state where it's going to be able to fight the root causes of these addictions. The second part is exercise. Exercise is good for mood. It's good for energy. It's good to increase vitality. It's good to get your heart pumping and get your blood flowing and get oxygen moving throughout the body. So through engaging in physical exercise, complemented by incorporating healthier foods, you're putting your body and your mind in a state where it does not want what's causing these things that are manifesting negatively in your life. So addiction can really be decreased by just incorporating a healthier lifestyle through diet and nutrition, exercise, and then also making sure that you're tackling the mind through mindset, through meditation.